Good day, everybody. This is Glenda with AKA GK Fralin from her home. She didn't get anywhere today. And now I will turn it over to Glenda without the microphone or the tripod. Okay, had to be silly a little. Oh, I have been. What have I done today? Oh, well, yes, I have done some stuff today. Did you know that putting an event together in a story is just as frustrating as trying to plan an event in real life? Not as much running around, but definitely as frustrating. You get this thing done and that thing done, and you think, oh no, I forgot this and I forgot that. And so you go back. It's like planning a wedding or a high school graduation. I don't know. But it's planning a party or whatever. This family is in the middle of planning something, I can't tell you what, and it's just fun to do in the story, but it's like I said, it's like trying to plan it in real life. You've got like, okay, we've got this, we've got that. Oh, wait, we forgot to call so-and-so. Oops, we forgot to get a place to do it. Yeah, like the important things, and then at the last minute it'll get down to the little things that, oh, we forgot to get this or that or the other thing. It's just, hello. No, I love this. I love these people, and that's why, and I love this story. And if you've read the first book, you'll know why. And if you've read Who Be Charlie B. on Amazon or available at your local bookstore, more than likely in electronic form. Amazon in print. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, threw in my little spiel there. But anyway, Hoopy Charlie B will let you know why I just love this family, and I love Charlie, and I really want to give them a good party. So anyway, that is part of what I've been doing today. I had my husband go get me some stiff paper because I was going to try and make a microphone out of that. And then I realized I've got a tripod. It's enough, like what? At least it's black. The paper would have just been very fake looking. I don't know if any more fake looking, but very fake looking. Anyway, I love these tripods. I don't use this feature enough. But they're just, I mean, they'll just like, they're bendable, they're, you know, do all kinds of stuff with them, like Gumby, you know. But they're fun. They're fun. Yes, and I did come at you from my house. I did my treatment. I took my meds first. And for some reason, I'm not terribly shaky right now. So maybe either they haven't hit me yet or the medication had enough time to do some work. More than likely the second, because I took the medication right before I did the treatment, I think. My mind gets boggled by my day, even though it's uneventful. Pretty much uneventful. But anyway, watch the Fry Life today. And Mary was talking about how accomplished it feels when you've done all your medical stuff for the day. And she has twice or three times the medical stuff that I have to do. And it's like, I know how she feels. Because half of the time I'll forget those afternoon meds that I wouldn't have to take if a lot of the time, unless I was having an anxiety attack. Or, you know, to just keep me from having anxiety. That's why I take them, actually. But if I forget them and I don't do my afternoon nebulizer treatment, then I get to shake something awful. So it helps in both ways. But anyway, there are times when I get too busy. I don't do the nebulizer treatment. I don't take the afternoon meds, and then it's like 6, 7 o'clock, and I'm finally thinking to take those meds, and I still haven't done the nebulizer. So what I do is I reach over, because it's just so handy, and I grab this thing, and I've got a bunch of them in there. But if I'm having a little bit of goopy, like with the pollens the way they have been, if I'm a little wheezy or goopy in my chest, I use that because it's handy. It's a handy hailer. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's handy hailer. That's what it's called in my house, and probably, I think I've heard it called a handy hailer. Yeah, that's where I got it from. I didn't invent the term. Anyway, so later I'm going to listen to my, I've got a cassette tape here from my minister, and I haven't listened to it yet. I've got 3 of them. And I ordered a Walkman just for that, and I haven't done it yet, so I want to do that later. And I just realized I still haven't got my fidget spinner. Or, those little, I guess that's what they call it. Anyway, I haven't got mine yet, and I ordered it weeks ago. So I need to go to Amazon and see what the heck's going on. Put a track on it. I usually do track them, but I was watching, We the Kings are over in England, and they bought some spinners over there. These things have gone worldwide. Silly little things like that, and whoever thinks of them, they make a mint, and it's probably something that they did as a child with some other thing, like maybe a bearing from a wheel or something that they learned how to just spin in their fingers, and decide, hey, that would make a great deal if, add this, add that. And they probably experimented on it as a kid, because kids get all kinds of wild ideas, and they don't think how stupid it would be. They just do it. Oh, anyway, I'll have to track that down. But talking about the inventiveness of children, my grandson, the one who just graduated, when he was, it's been several years ago, and he was so into science. I think he still is. But they were doing some, study of like electricity and how it works, and how to make a battery, make a battery with a potato, whatever. But he came over one time and he showed me how he'd made this, electricity thing. And of course, it had the crank thing to wind it, I don't know. But yeah, static probably kind of electricity. And then another time he came over and he had a battery, and he put it together with this deal, and he made a little robot. It wasn't like a kind that walked or, but a robot is anything, it can be anything from like just a moving arm that just automatic, that only, you just give it the commands and it just goes, and if he pushed a button and it just started doing this, I can't exactly remember what it did. I think it was on wheels, but he didn't have any, I don't think he had any radar, or what's the word? Radio controller, or anything, I don't think. But it's been a lot of years ago, but I was just amazed. If that would have been us as kids, probably one of our parents would have said, oh, you're not going to make that work, because we probably would have worked on it for days and days and got frustrated and fussed and then gone back. But Nelson's parents, well, for one thing, his dad's a lot the same way, and his parents just kind of let him go and let him do it. And so I think they just kind of, Delson has just kind of amazed everybody since he was born. I was telling the other day, I could not sing Rockabye Baby to him when he was a baby. He was just newborn. my daughter said, no, you have to hum it or he won't go to sleep. He'll watch your mouth the whole time. Because he was just fascinated by the forming of words. He would, when he got big enough, he'd start sticking his fingers in your mouth, which kids do. But, man, I tell you, that kid. And I babysat for him, and I would take him out, and I used, teasing him about him playing with sticks and stuff. But the thing is, we did things with sticks. And I didn't really discourage him from. I didn't like putting them in his mouth, but we'd do things like and we'd go around. We'd feel how things, we'd touch things and feel them, and I'd say, with a tree bark, I'd say that's rough, and I'd give him the words. I know he wouldn't make any use of them yet, and but somebody said, well, that's something you'll make use of later on. Something will ring a bell. And it's like, yeah, that's the way it is. And even as adults, something that you may have heard on one of these vlogs, maybe it isn't resonating with you now, but it will at some point. There'll just be a time maybe where it will, oh my Lord, they were talking about that. And all of a sudden, I'm in this situation. So, doing a vlog about chronic illness and learning how to live with chronic disease and how to be a caregiver for someone with chronic disease. That's pretty much what centers the vlog, the video log. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what centers this. And most people there's a lot of people who watch and don't subscribe. I wish they would. But, I understand. The thing of it is, I'm not, I'll put a thing out for Patreon. I don't expect it. I hope for it. But I don't put any expectations on anyone. Because, it's like, I'm poor. I understand. And besides that, I know what it's like to have people coming out of the woodwork wanting money. Man, around Christmas time, we all experience it. So anyway, I'm going to put a little something that isn't my voice in here, and I will check out with you a little bit later. Okay. Well, anyway, I hope you had a wonderful Saturday. Please, if you have not subscribed yet to my vlogs, then please do. It costs you not a darn thing to subscribe and to watch. And I do hope you will give me a like down there at the bottom, because YouTube looks at all of that stuff. And, well, you know what? Like anything, it's all about ratings. But if you do want to contribute to me getting some better equipment, that is not through YouTube. That is a totally different thing. I do have a link down. If you go down to the See More, and you'll find other links to my other pages and stuff there. Down there you'll find a link to Patreon, and that's where you can donate $1 here, $1 a month, $10 a month, whatever you like. You don't have to donate at all. That's why it's completely separate from YouTube. So, and I just love you, care about you. I honestly do. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.